What is going on, my peoples, and my plant people? It is your boy, Jumanji Plants, back at it again. So, I got a good one for y'all. We got some vibing and some updates, and some vibing, some vibing and some updates, some updates and some vibing. Ooh, vibing and some updates and some vibing. So, this gonna be a little me getting some stuff done at the same time. I'm gonna update y'all on some plants that I've got for FLORA FAUNA, got from Ecogenera or whatnot. I'm gonna show y'all my greenhouse. I'm gonna show y'all my plant, what this is, my little plant jungle room or whatnot. I don't know if y'all have ever seen like a 360, but I'm gonna try to throw that in there or whatnot. If this your first time, go ahead and subscribe. Get down with the family. I'm sure you're gonna comment a little bit later. Go ahead and hit that bell so you know when your boy is uploading. Usually I upload on Wednesday and Sunday, even if it kicks my ass. I still try to get out 2 videos at the same time. If you don't know me, I am Jamon Green. I am interning as a psychologist. All the family know that, but if you knew, I'm talking to you. The family already know. Yeah, right now I'm a substance abuse counselor. I'm doing my thing, marriage and family therapist. Plants my life too, you know. I do this because I love it, and I love it, so I do it. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna catch a vibe today, and I'm gonna show y'all some updates of some plants that, you know, I probably haven't showed in a little bit. I know I just got some of these plants maybe a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. Like I said, FLORA FAUNA, Ecogenera, some seedlings and stuff like that. Y'all gonna be mad at me on them seedlings, but I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do to help myself out. Definitely talked to my boy Brandon, and he put me up on game and said, hey man, this might work. So I'm just gonna listen to him, cause he does the damn thing with his anthuriums and his seedlings. Hopefully one day we can go and check him out, but he lives in Douglasville and I'm in Stone Mountain, so that's about an hour drive, you know what I mean? So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, because I know that this is gonna be a long video. And yeah, so it's Friday, so happy St. Patrick's to y'all who celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? I got my green on, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get pinched, you feel me? Because you pinch me, I'm, you know what I'm saying? You go get these hands, you feel, go get them hands, you feel me? But no, I got my green on. Hopefully you got your green on, or hopefully you had your green on, because I know this is going to pop up on a Sunday and it'll probably be already too late. So if you didn't have your green on, go ahead and pinch yourself, you feel me? But no, let's go ahead and get this vibe going, because I got a lot to do in a little bit of time. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead, get out, get. Okay, so just recently I got this heat mat, and the reason that I got it is because I have a prop box, which I can show you on the next clip or whatnot, and it works pretty well or whatnot. I got it kind of like rigged or whatnot, and I'll show it to you, but I won't go into too much detail. I want to kind of like do an independent video of it. But I bought this because of course it helps seedlings or whatnot, and I can see the benefit of having a heat mat. I know some people don't like to use heat mat, but you know, do what works for you, and that's all I can say about that one. But I have definitely seen it work for all of my plants that I put the heat mat on. It's just something about the soil being warm and it creating this humidity that, you know, naturally you just can't make, you know. So what I intend to do is put this like halfway in between the soccer and my Home Depot greenhouse or whatnot. I will be putting water at the bottom of the greenhouse, and I know some plants may kind of soak up the water or whatnot, and that's okay. I'll look at it on pretty much a day-to-day basis is what I'm doing. So I'm really kind of experimenting, and hopefully it doesn't fry my seedlings or whatnot. Y'all know I got a lot of seedlings, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put this one between that stalker and this right here, so it's not like fully under there, and I'm gonna try this out, see how it works. If it doesn't, then of course I keep y'all updated. So that's what I'm about to do right now. Like I said, I'll show y'all my my setup or whatnot, and then I'll set this up. So that's what's on the next clip. So let's go. So this is my my setup, whatnot. So like I said, I got the heat mat under there. It's the same size as that one there. So it kind of reaches this whole kind of little section. So it's kind of half here and then half there or whatnot. The dimensions is 10 by 20.75. So that's big enough for me. And I think it's like maybe about 10 or 11 bucks on Amazon. But what I essentially did was get these two Sterlite storage bins and made them prop boxes. So essentially what I did is I have everything pretty much in cups, so nothing is sitting in water, and I just pour water down here, so I know that if it gets low, then I can just pour water in there and it'll keep it humidified or whatnot. What I actually am going to be doing a little bit later is putting in some what are those things called, the freaking computer fans in each of those or whatnot. So you'll be seeing that pretty soon too. And I feel like it definitely works. As you can, let me try to open this up a little bit. As you can kind of see, it definitely has its own, everything is pretty much growing in there or whatnot. I put a lot of things in here that seems like it's gonna die, but then it's, you know, then I put it in there and just life just seems to happen. Even these little glasses right here. So this seemed like it was gonna die. I put in this water, and as you can kind of see, like that right there is a new growth, and then there, right there look like a new plant. Look like there's a new bud right there too. And it actually has only been in there maybe a week, no more than 2 weeks. And I do different things like that. So these are kind of like mystery boxes as a point. I just put Spagnomoss moss in here. Sometimes I put leca, and then I'll throw in stem cuttings, and I just throw them in there. And I got about 3 of them. So this has like some different Zeland anthuriums, and then this one here has some philodendrons in there as well. And then with these, I typically just open them up maybe like once a day, maybe once every other day, and this works out pretty well. the plants definitely love humidity, so it's no problem there. These were the, what were those cuttings? Those were, oh man, remember it was climbing on my, it was climbing along my wall. What the heck was that? That was a, that Rhaphidophora, the cursiva. So those are those cuttings, and as you kind of see, there's something growing there, so I'm gonna have to repot that one. These here are different anthuriums, I think. I can't even remember the name of it, so I ain't gonna even try it. But yeah, I say it works pretty well. If you haven't tried it, I would give it a go. I would definitely give it a go. It works pretty well for me. It's very inexpensive. I don't have to do much. Like I said, everything is in a cup. I have water down below. As you can see, there is humidity there. Because I don't have the fans in just now, I just pretty much will like prop something up in here so that it can get some like little ventilation, because you definitely want ventilation. You don't want 100% humidity, because water will drop on the leaves and that will cause it to kind of like have its own little mildew or whatnot. And as you kind of see, like on that plant there, on this Spagmoss, there's like some little, maybe like fungus or something like that, where that starts to grow. So I definitely got to clean it off. But you definitely want to get air in here. You don't want 100% humidity, and there's no air circulation. So that is just my my takeaway from this one. But these work, very inexpensive. What these are like, maybe like $5 at Walmart or something like that. And that's probably like maybe about $3 or $4 itself. And these right here, I mean, you kind of collect those off and on. I mean, those are like probably things that you're supposed to put like sugar in and stuff like that. So Walmart, maybe about $5 or something. So you can really do a good setup for, I don't know, these two bins, $5, the mat, $10, you know what I mean? And waters, I mean, I guess it's essentially free. I mean, I guess nothing really free, but yeah, that's my setup or whatnot. Like I said, I'll do maybe a little bit more and maybe check out the plants that's in there or something like that, but I kind of just want to keep it, yeah, I guess I want to kind of do a whole thing independently and stuff like that. So yeah, all right. All right, so now what I want to do is just kind of walk you around the house and show you some updates. I got updates in here and then in my greenhouse, and I'll just show you how things are living so that you can kind of see like the living conditions, as well as updates like some of my Echogenera plants. I think I got like a month and a half ago or whatnot. A lot of them got new leaves and it's looking real good. And remember, I put them in the Spagmoss and stuff like that. I'm not gonna cut it up on this video here. I'll probably give it maybe another month, and then I'll probably go ahead and prop them, which would be a really great video. I can't wait to do that one. And then I have some different ones in here that I didn't necessarily show on video, but I did it anyway. So just like I did with the Ecogenera, the little plastic wrapper on there, I did it with some of my other plants. So I will show you that. And yeah, so now we're just gonna go through and look at some different updates on plants. So it's a vibe. All right, so essentially I call this one my second greenhouse. So this Anthurium vitifolium is growing new leaves where it wasn't maybe about a month ago, but that is freaking gorgeous. So what I do, like I have it pretty much hung up here near more light, and then I pretty much water it. Probably every 2 days or whatnot, and I spray it or whatnot. It's in a really good chunky mix. I have put the Spagnomoss moss around there. Y'all know I put Spagnomoss moss around most of my anthuriums because it promotes the growth of other roots, and it hasn't been growing for quite some time, or it'll grow and it'll give me nubs, but that is an actual leaf, so I'm pretty ecstatic on that, to tell you the truth. My philodendron corrugatum is popping out a new leaf back there, so I'm pretty excited about that. Super duper excited about that, really. This here is my Columbia, and she is looking amazing. She has a leaf that is actually about to come out pretty soon, and I believe there are some roots in here or whatnot. So I'm pretty ecstatic about cutting this baby up, because there are some more growth points down below. So this is going to be pretty great once I get that. Here, I believe this is like a Spagmoss blush, or what's the name of this thing? This is a doggone it, I forgot the name of it. This is a I'll probably put the name up of it. I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, this is growing where it wasn't before, and I'm pretty excited about that one. I'm really like watering it and leaving it alone. If it dries out, I let it just dry out or whatnot. I'm learning to just like leave it alone and let it do its business, because really I want a serpent, right? So if I can get this to grow, then I think I'll be good on the serpent, and just kind of understand I am fertilizing it still. Always fertilizing everything I grow. I mean, every time I water. So, and of course I dilute everything. So I'm pretty excited about that. Here, this is growing its new leaf here. So I'm pretty ecstatic. I think that this is the, oh Lord, don't let me lie to you. I'll probably go ahead and prop it up. I'll put the name of it in there. Did I put it on the bottom? Nope. That would be smart. Y'all know me putting names on stuff. I'm gonna do better. But yeah, I think that there are new roots on here. Make sure I don't do anything. Is there new roots on there? I thought I seen some. Yeah, there it go, right there. It's a little red root just right there. Yeah, bang bang. So that means I can go ahead and cut this one up. I'm pretty ecstatic about that, to tell you the truth. Here is my tortum, and I accidentally cut it, and that prop didn't survive, but this one is. So this tortum is actually growing now, which is very, very exciting. I absolutely love the tortum, and if you ever heard me talk about the story, they were really high at Ecogenera for a long time, and one day they just became $50, and of course I got one. I will absolutely get another one. This Palachance hasn't really grown yet, but it hasn't died, so I'm good with that, you know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna have to still cut this one, but once I do like a little chop and prop, then y'all will see that. This is the, what's that, philodendron fuzzy petiole. not fuzzy petal. Yeah, fuzzy petal. This here is the Philodendron urinense, and there is a new big shiny leaf right here. That's its newest leaf, looking absolutely gorgeous. You can see that brown still behind it. I believe in here, trying to make sure, let me come back here. So I believe I did see a new root in here. I don't see it right now because of course, but is living his best life over here in this little corner. And then I have it propped up where it was, so it's all gonna grow out that way. Of course, once I repot it, I'll put it on a pole, and that's gonna be that. That's gonna be really gorgeous. I'm actually really excited for that one. Here, what's this one right here? This the Anthurium. I did put a name on this one. This the Crystal Mag Napo Gigi. And there is a new baby leaf coming right there. So that's pretty exciting, right? So I love that for it. Let me go ahead and put these back. So let me show you how I kind of got this propped up. So I have like this little hook here, but if I keep it like this right here, it kind of looks, I mean, it'll grow pretty much that way there towards like the light. So that's gonna be good once I actually chop it and prop it. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let me go and show you guys over here. This here is my Anthurium regale. And this here is the newest leaf. I should be showing pretty soon in growth type of video or whatnot, like when it first kind of emerged and as it is now. And this leaf is freaking big. I'm not exactly sure why these turn yellow orange. If you have any clue, please let me know. However, this one right here is looking absolutely gorgeous. That sheen on there is amazing. Yeah, so when you see the actual short, you will see how much it has grown, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Let me see. So in here, I have the plants that Bree sent me, and they are still doing good. As you kind of see, this Perso Verde is growing a new leaf, so that is really exciting, right? I'm pretty ecstatic about it. And like I said, there were, was this the plant that had multiple plants? Yeah, so if you kind of see right there, there's a new leaf just as well. And it's kind of cool because you can see that area root kind of coming out, so that'd be pretty good to put on a pole. But of course I'm gonna give it time to get some more leaves, so I'm pretty ecstatic about that one. Here is the night. The night is doing good. Oh, the night is the one that had the 3 leaves. So you can see there is a new leaf emerging right there. Pretty ecstatic. So I'm just gonna leave these little guys alone. They are doing their thing right now, as well as the Mexicanum is doing really well as well. So really good updates on that one. And y'all know I keep y'all updated as best as possible on those plants right there. So yeah, this is my IKEA greenhouse. So I'm back in my jungle room, and I noticed that some of my plants need a little watering. So I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all on a little vibe, and I'm gonna speed myself up, kind of watering different plants or whatnot. I'm gonna also take some plants to the sink and water them. So that's gonna be the next little vibe. I'm hoping y'all are still enjoying yourselves. If you have any questions, of course, drop it down below, or any comments or anything that you can assist me with, for sure. Show love, you know what I mean? And yeah, so that's what's next. Look at this shit. I'm talking about down bad. Now I gotta repot this shit. Alright, well, I guess it's what it is. Alright, well. Okay, so now I'm gonna go around my plant room or my jungle room or whatnot, and I'll show you some updates, ones I got from Ecuador, FLORA, FAUNA, and I think that's pretty much it, Ecuador, and FLORA, FAUNA. So I'll just walk you around in a place that they are already at, and then I'll show you what it's looking like, what we're looking like. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm gonna start on my shelf. So over here on my black velvet, it's a flower. Typically people like cut off the flower and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't too much care. I'm gonna just let it sit on there. If it starts to affect the other leaves, then I might go ahead and cut it off. But right now, I'm gonna just go ahead and leave it just like that. Going over here, my cupria. Where is that? Nope, cupria back here. Look like it is about to grow a new leaf, so I'm pretty ecstatic about that right there. Yeah, hey little guy, I see you now. I see you. So I'm pretty ecstatic about that. Yeah, this is the newest leaf on Lex. She might got some damage, but she's still gorgeous to me. This here is the Forgetii that I got from FLORA, FAUNA, if y'all remember, and I split it up in two. And this is the newest leaf. You can see it's growing, so I'm very ecstatic about that. Looks like a Definitely gorgeous little leaf. Hopefully it gets bigger than this right here. If it does, y'all already know I'm gonna keep y'all updated on that. I'm pretty ecstatic about that, ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see what else is new around here. Actually, look at this Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Oh, I hope I didn't break that. But look at this, it's getting pinholes in there. Like the leaves are getting mature and it's getting grown. Tell you the truth, this plant just really sit here and I don't do too much to it. But yeah, it's growing. It got some pinholes in there. That's very mature, tell you the truth. This one was growing a leaf, but it had that little baby leaf, so I just went ahead and cut it off because it was looking a little cramped and I didn't want it to suffer. So I just went ahead and took it out of its misery. This Negrolamnum GG. This is its newest leaf, which looks very odd, right? Like this is, I think this is the second leaf on it that I had. And the other leaf kind of dropped off, but this one is like a new leaf. Is that not crazy? Like, what does that look like? Is that not different? I don't know, it's pretty crazy to me. Star Boy, and the reason I call it Star Boy, if this is your first time. So in my first leaf, it grew a star, right? Use your imagination, don't be that person. And then this one right here, it grew another one, another star. And this plant right here is getting a new leaf. Come on, somebody. So I'm pretty ecstatic about that. So that's kind of the update on that one. My Monstera obtuse, know what this thing is called, obliqua. It got some leaves kind of growing out the back here. It's kind of weird because it got a lot of runners. If y'all know what to do with these runners, please put your boy on game because I don't know what the heck to do with these runners. I really want to like cut them off or kind of like maybe just repot this or whatnot, maybe in some like a chunky mix or whatnot. It's still in the Spagnomoss moss in which it came in, and I just typically, like, I got the leca down there and I just keep it moist. But I'm thinking about repotting it, so we're gonna see what that be about. Let me make sure I don't drop my Billy. Billy about to grow a new leaf too, if y'all can kind of see that right there. So I'm pretty ecstatic about that. This is the Gigantium. It's doing good. I don't know what it is about these lights and these leaves. They will turn themselves there. Like I can turn this whole plant and move it somewhere else and it'll just still go that way. So I got to figure out something to do with that one. What's growing over here? So my Monstera right here, my Monstera albo, which doesn't look the best right now. I know, don't judge me. Is growing a new leaf. So I'm actually pretty ecstatic about that. Very ecstatic about that. So, yeah, I love that for me. Oh, not my Monstera. What did I say, albo? Yeah, albo. Okay. This one also, this is a Gigantium. If you remember that video, if you don't, I'll plug it in there. And yeah, so this is another cut-in from the Gigantium. And like I said, it keep growing up to those things right there. So I'm probably gonna put it in my living room, like these plants in my living room. I'm gonna fix my living room up so I can put these in there, because these things will just get too close to the light and they just burn themselves. I don't know what it is, but I gotta do something about it. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and move it out the way. So now the next thing here is my golden dragon or whatnot. Like I said, with some of these, I put the little moss cups. Ooh, that's a dope name. I put some of these little moss cups around there, and I seen some roots coming out of here. So I will be propagating this whenever I propagate the other stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. My Cebu Blue is definitely getting big or whatnot. I put a moss cup on this one right here. It didn't take this long to get some roots kind of busting up out of there. So I'm pretty ecstatic about that one. Kind of sad about this. My Philodendron Splendii leaf kind of started to yellow. I'm not exactly sure why, But I did put a moss cup on there, so that could be the thing. But I want to cut this, so this leaf dying, it's going to be okay. I'll figure it out. There's actually a new growth point right there, so I won't cut it before that leaf emerges because I don't want to mess up the process. So once that does grow, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chop the top on this one and then probably just go ahead and put it right back in the pot. But I'll keep y'all updated on that one. This one over here, I think somebody told me this was the Philodendron Geneviviana. I got 2 moss cups on this right here. So one right here, one right there, because I want to prop this one and pretty much grow, you know, 2 separate plants, or kind of like 3 separate plants. So I'll keep that in there or whatnot, and I'll let it grow out. Oh, focus, there we go. Okay, so I'll keep that in there, and then I'll take off this one, and then I'll put it in its own pot, and then I'll have 2 of them. So it's always dope to be able to cut or whatnot. Here, my Burley Marks variegated. It was variegated a long time ago, but yeah, it hasn't really been variegated. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I need to like repot it. I know y'all see like the roots are like in the water, so I don't know, I may just go ahead and chop the top and put it in another little remix, go ahead and R-Kelly that thing, and yeah, do something else to it. So this right here is really doing good. I forgot the name of this. What's this thing right here? Let me move stuff out the way before I burst something down. There we go. Oh, what is the name of this plant? Oh no, don't fall, baby, don't fall. Philodendron Crassinurvium or whatnot. Funny story, I remember, I think I told y'all this. It used to like climb, but now of course it's crawling or what. I mean, it used to crawl, or that's what I learned that it was, like a crawler. But of course I got it as a climber, so don't let people tell you what you can and cannot do with your plant, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, good on that one. And then here we have, what's this, the Esmeraldents. Let me make sure. And this moss pole is doing its thing. It stays moist a lot, especially because I got it like down into the leca. So yeah, this is the Philodendron Esmeraldents. Got this from Equigenera, because I see the name tag on it. But this one is still looking good. As you see, there is a new growth point there, and it's kind of cute because it also has some area roots coming out of there. So that's pretty cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back, just like that. Put that back. This is another cutting that I got from that Gigantium or whatnot. It hasn't died, still doing, I mean, it's looking a little limp, but you know, it's still alive, so I ain't gonna bother with it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Sad enough, my Gloriosum, as you kind of see earlier, I lost a little leaf right there, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that bit off a little bit earlier, a little bit later. However, it is growing this new leaf right here, which is looking so gorgeous. I'm not gonna touch it, but the leaves is definitely big. So something I actually want to try, and I got this little fence here from the dollar store. I pretty much like did a little rig on it. I put a screw back there, got the rubber band, because if not, this Gloriosum is just gonna topple that thing right there, you know what I mean? Because I don't have it like dug in. So it actually keeps it kind of propped up. Let me move this right here. So it actually has it pretty much propped up, because otherwise this plant would just like it would just like topple over because it's so heavy. The stems are long, and then the leaves are big, so that's just like, it just causes it to pretty much fall. So as I have it like that right there, it just stays up. So I don't know if you got a dollar store near you and they got those little fences, definitely try it out. You know what I mean? It just stays up by itself and I can move it anywhere now. So yeah, it's doing real good. This, I believe this is the Sunrise or whatnot. I got this like a really long time ago, and as you see now, it is growing. I believe I got this the same time I got the rubricantum. So if that tells you anything, it's the rubricantum over there, and I believe, so I used to say rubricantum red. I think this is the platinum. Correct me on that, because as I'm looking at that leaf, if you look at Echogena and you look at that leaf at the same time, they look like the platinum. So I'm gonna start calling it the platinum or whatnot. Rubricantum platinum. So yeah, but I got that and that one at the same time. So this one is actually starting to grow now. So I'm actually pretty excited. I know I got a pretty big pot for it, but it is a climber. So if anything, if this starts to grow kind of that way, I'm pretty much just going to kind of like repot it and turn it or whatnot. I know it may disturb it or whatnot, but I really want it to grow along that way, because I can only imagine if I had like, you know, these freaking leaves going along there, just kind of like my gloriosum is looking real beautiful and sexy right now. So that's what I want for me. Let me keep on going with some updates. So here I have my philodendron Lymanii. And as you know, that this one is a climber, which is kind of funny because I don't got any soil right here. But I need to kind of pretty much put some more soil in there. So this is so satisfying. I don't know, do y'all just like pick these up? I just couldn't wait to do that. I could have waited, but I didn't. So this is the philodendron Lymanii. It will grow with the a back seal is pretty much red, as you kind of see there. Let me get it in a better light. Does that look a bit better? Yeah, there we go. So that is it right there. And yeah, I'll keep y'all updated on that. The last leaf to come out was this girl right here. And I'm not exactly sure what happened because it's in this medium. Maybe I need to let it dry out, maybe not. I'm not sure, but it's looking real good. This is just my Hawaiian pothos. That thing is crazy, crazy, crazy. Let me see, nothing really growing on in there. So this is the second half of the ANTHURIUM forgetii that I got from FLORA FAUNA. And look, there is a new leaf. I'm pretty ecstatic about that one. This one is living pretty good. It's pretty much leca and water. I mean, leca, moss, and fertilizer water, pretty much. So I kind of, so I pretty much just kind of got it like this. Let me, it's gonna drip a little bit, but I'll clean it up. So them roots are immaculate, root porn. So it's looking real good. And things like leca and moss, so I don't know, it's doing real good. Let me see, over here, my Patriciae, I put the moss cup on there because it got like real leggy, so I just kind of want to chop it up. Down here, the Patriciae got some really gorgeous leaves or whatnot. And yeah, I don't know what happened. This kind of definitely give me like philodendron urinense or whatnot, if you kind of see like the likelihood of it. But this is growing out, and I would like to like cut this up and get another Patriciae. I know that this doesn't look too good, which is, it's okay. I'm gonna definitely come back and like clean this up right here because it got some caterpillar on it, so I'm gonna go and clean that up. But I want to chop this up and get me another philodendron Patriciae, so I'm gonna do that for me. Another thing here, which I don't really talk about a lot, this is like a pendants or a Florida Beauty or something like that, Florida Green Beauty, whatever you call it. It is growing a new leaf, which is really good, but I really kind of want to chop this whole thing up and do it pretty much like I have over here. But right now I'm just kind of chilling. I'm just kind of chilling on it. Here I have my Atabai, and this is its newest leaf, and it's looking real good actually. I would actually like to move the Patriciae where this is, so I'll probably do that a little bit later and move this where it can be on the heat mat. And I'm not sure, it might change its life, so I'm not sure how that will be, but I'll keep y'all updated on that. Over here I have my Decursiva, And actually, let me get my little stool so I can get to the tippy top real quick. So this is my decursiva, and these are the mature leaves or whatnot. And I put a moss cup on this because I really want to take that one out. As you kind of see right here, there is a root. So this one can be really cut up and potted up at any time. And then I didn't do it because this was the newest leaf. So it's looking a little soft, so I'll leave it alone. When it hardened up, kind of like that right there, then I'll go ahead and chop it up. But for right now, I ain't pressed, so I'm gonna just leave it like it is. Y'all gonna kind of be mad at me right now because these things right here are not looking their best, but I got them on this heat mat, and as you can already see, this thing is getting real steamy. I didn't put no water in here yet, but I will, and I'm gonna get that to do its thing. If you have not watched my last video, I talked about this right here. Like I just said, I believe this is the philodendron, what does it say? Philodendron rubicantum platinum or whatnot. Cause yeah, I looked at it and it seemed like the juvenile red or whatnot, but it don't look like that. That's what this look like. And it's growing really well because all this plant is just down there. So when this thing grow up even more and it start hitting like the whole pole, that's gonna be pretty sick. So Jamon, why do you have this goddamn water bottle right here? So a little hack is get you one of these little water bottles. Maybe not this one because it's too open or whatnot, but get one kind of like the Gatorade bottle or whatnot. And if you fill it up and you put it on the top right here, bingo, and the water will dip into this and wet it all the way down until it get to your pot here, especially if you have it in a glass container or whatnot, so it'll just pretty much stick down here. So that's how I try to keep the moss pole wet there. So there you go, a little tricky trick or whatnot. But what's going on down here? So got a new leaf on the maculata, or is it maculata? Yeah, Friday or whatnot. What I believe to be a dragon's breath has a new leaf, and it's actually looking pretty scrumptious. Look how big that is. That's, oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, I might have to put that at the top. Oh, it's giving that alocasia purple leaf in the back. That's gorgeous. Yeah, I definitely may have to put that at the top because I don't want it to run into the rails. So yeah, I'll probably move that. I'm gonna just keep that right. Yeah, that's definitely too big. Yeah, let me go ahead and move that. I'm gonna put that right here under the tie, which I didn't talk about. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep that right there. That's good. That's an upgrade. But up under here, as you see, my Friday is still looking good. Alocasia, Cryptosperma still doing good. Look like there is a new leaf on that alocasia right there. Everything looking pretty good right now, to tell you the truth. My philodendron rugosum aberrant form is looking pretty good. I think that this is the newest leaf, and it's definitely giving me that like crumple look. And it's kind of cool because like it's kind of climbing up itself. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. I really could propagate this and have two of those, but you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone just for right now. Just for right now. And I'm gonna let it get, let me see, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 leaves on here. When it gets to 10, I'll go ahead and chop it or whatnot. Probably maybe about right here. No, I'll probably chop it right here so at least it can have one little tough green leaf. And probably chop it right here because as you see, there's a apical bud right there. All the apical bud is a bud that will grow the new leaf. So, is it focused? There we go, focus it, there we go. So it will grow from there if I chop it right here. And then there's already roots and it's already established. So I don't really got to do too much. So that's going to be pretty good. But my Monstera Thai constellation, remember I wasn't doing too good with it or whatnot, so it's doing better. I won't say it's great because look at this new leaf, but let me kind of show you where it came from so that you can kind of understand. So there was a leaf there, and then I chopped it off. So what am I doing? I chopped it off, and from this little area right here grew a new leaf. So it still grew strong, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave this alone. I know it's kind of like cut off right there, and I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I'm gonna leave it alone. It's gonna do its thing, and it's gonna grow beautiful. So I'm setting it up for some greatness. I'm gonna leave it alone just like how it is, all right? And then like I said, I'll keep y'all updated. But yeah, I think that's kind of it in here as I kind of just look around. I don't know if y'all have ever kind of seen a 360 of my plant room, but this is it right here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. My alocasia Ivory Coast, remember that new leaf was coming out in that video, and that's it right there. These right here still got green on them, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. Let me look in there. My chia pence right here, Syngonian chia pence is still in there. I really am waiting till I get maybe 5 leaves on both, 4 or 5 leaves on both, and then I'll go ahead and repot both of those and put them on a pole, because that's really what I wanted. That's where I really wanted to be at. But yeah, so that's kind of my updates with that. And yeah. So if you have stayed the whole time, you know I appreciate you for sure. That's just family, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so those are my new updates. I'll try to do an update maybe once a month or whatnot, maybe once a month, month and a half or whatnot, when things are really growing and looking a little different, and maybe I learned some things or whatnot. But I kind of like these. I don't think I've ever done like an update and vibe video or whatnot. So this is it. This is the beginning of it or whatnot. I'm just trying to keep the tube, the channel, you know, fresh or whatnot. I always got something to do. I'll tell you what, I always got something to do. So that's the vibe or whatnot. Vibe and update and vibe. So if you stayed to the end, I truly appreciate you. I hope you got some plant things done as well. Watching me do my thing out here. I totally appreciate you guys for coming through. Definitely check out Jasmine Lowe's plant merch, because you know I always got, you know what I'm saying, you just got to support, you know what I'm saying. Ooh, you know what I'm saying. So plantmerch.com. I don't get no commission off or nothing like that. I just support the people, you know what I'm saying. She's chill, I'm chill, we chill, you feel me? But I'm gonna go cut my hair because your boy out here looking real raggedy right now. I had a lot of meetings today, and I got a lot of clients tomorrow. Update on my internship. So I have 6 clients. 4 have come back for at least a second or third time, so that makes me feel really good. I'm pretty ecstatic and excited all in one or whatnot. Definitely overwhelmed, but it feels good. I pray for times like this, to rhyme like this in a matter of time I spent on some intern shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing real good, you know what I'm saying? How are y'all doing though? You feel me? That's what matters most, you feel me? But I ain't gonna keep y'all no longer than it's already been. I know this thing gonna go a little long, but you know what? That'd be my vibe. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to do short stuff. It don't really work. It does not work. But you stay to the end. I appreciate you. I ain't gonna keep you no much longer. And as always, love, peace, and plants.